Welcome guys to Motorsport Manager. This is episode 1. What I'm hoping is going to be a very long playthrough. We're going to go from the bottom to the top. Alright, let's get started. So we're gonna go new career. Start a career with tutorials. We went off. I have played the game before, so I know how it works. So we go short term. We want shorter races, shorter episodes. So here we'll go. Our name is FutureDice. We can leave it first to the first, and we'll go 96. Nice and young. Where is it? Australasia. So we go Australia. I'm from Australia. Alright, our driver or manager backstory. We got ex-driver, ex-engineer, financial, political, or unknown. I'm gonna go with the unknown. We'll go nice and young. We are a nobody. Let's have a look. Facial hair. Go like that, and hairstyle. That will do. Alright, as far as divisions go, we're gonna go for the bottom division, 3rd division. Weight, top speed. Okay, we want to start at the bottom, work our way to World Motorsport Championship, which is of course F1 Championship. So we got 10 teams to choose from here. We'll go for the worst team straight away. They're expected to finish 10th. Pressure is low, the lowest budget. You have definitely the lowest budget by some margin. These guys are a bit close, but at least they have decent drivers. Maybe we could go with them just because they got decent drivers and good sponsors at least. But no, I reckon we go for the worst of the worst. And they're an Australian team, so let's go with Predator Racing. Predator Racing Group. Alright, let's get started. Alright, here we are. This is our home screen. Our balance is shit as expected. Income per race 638,000. That's pretty good. That's very good actually. Standings. Our drivers are obviously gonna be shit. As you can see, everything is he's overtaking 0. I mean, obviously he doesn't know how to overtake. So we're gonna definitely get rid of him as soon as we can financially. But this first season is going to be more about improving the car as much as we can, because if we are going to be making a profit, we want to get the car improved so we can start getting better points and making even more money. 2, so we can hire better drivers. Okay, let's go to our mailbox. Welcome to Predator Racing Group. Welcome to Predator Racing Group. We're all delighted that you've chosen to start your managerial career with us here. Hopefully there are some great times ahead of us. After quite a while, I'm sure there will be. I'm Tommy and I'll keep you up to date with everything going on around the team. That should be all for now. Good luck. Ines Santa Ana, one of our drivers. She's the better one of our 2 shit drivers. So you're the nobody who's taking over the team. Man, you must have pulled off one hell of a job interview. I get on really well with Evan, so I hope you're going to keep us all feeling like, yeah, looks like we've got a great chance at winning some silverware this season, boss. So let's give it our best shot. She's obviously delusional and she's calling us a nobody, which we are, but nice. She's too. She's an absolute nobody because she's the shittest team around. So Evans, the other driver, not really too sure who you are, to be honest. Same goes for you, dickhead. Piece of shit. Look at him, can't even overtake. How is he even a race car driver with overtaking 0? I guess I'll give you a bit of time to prove yourself, though it's only fair. You know, shit, it's fair. And he gets on well with the other driver, which is good, I guess. I'm pretty sure I can win a few races this season. He's dreaming. If you're giving me the support within the team, that is somebody who can't even overtake, he's obviously even more delusional than she is. She thinks silverware, he thinks he can win races. Definitely want to get rid of delusional people, don't need them around the team. Welcome from myself and all the guys in the design facility. I'm not really sure how on earth you got this job. What's wrong with all these idiots? Look at this bitch. Charlotte Williams. Hopefully you're going to be able to prove to us all that you're up to the task. On the headquarters front, our design facility is pretty decent, but there's always room for improvement, obviously. On the car front, we could definitely use some work on our suspension. Yes, I'm sure we can do a lot of work on the car. This driver reports is not one of the best drivers, well, no shit. He's a low quality driver, well. Kind of figured that one out, didn't we? Our targets for the first season. It's the start of the new season, so we need to clarify just how well you think that the team is going to do this season. Now I know that we don't have the greatest team in the championship, but I can offer you a little more cash if you think that we can avoid coming last. Well, honestly, I'm not sure if I think we could avoid coming last, but 8th? I don't know, we could probably come 9th, 8th. And if you're making... I'm gonna go for 10th for this first season. Already making money per race, don't have to go too ambitious. Got a few sponsor offers. Bonus payment if you finish 2nd or above, that's not gonna happen. And no money up front either, so not really a great sponsor. 9th or above, 450, 750 up front. We're gonna wait and hopefully we get some better offers. Race mechanic, this has got some potential, pretty shit overall. We're gonna look at her engine design. 5. Rear wing 1, wow. This team is a disgrace. But that's why we're here. We'll make it better. As far as contracts goes, for the staff we got a long-term contract, which is good. Drivers, we got 2 and 3 seasons for them, which is good. Scouting, I always like to scout young drivers straight away. I like to have young potential drivers in my team if possible. And I have an idea roughly of which one of these will become pretty good. I have played about 5 seasons or so in the Asian Pacific Cup just to get an idea of the game. Okay, our financing set budget for next year's car. Okay, well, if you're gonna make money per race, do we wanna... Let's take a bit of a gamble and we'll say 1 million per race put away for the car, so that means... Yeah, so we make only 300 per race. And hopefully we can get some sponsors, so yeah, I reckon we'll do it that way. So first race, okay, so we want to start working on the car as soon as possible. Team is very shit, very poor facilities, we can only do 2 slots at a time. Start working on the engine straight away. Performance. That can go slow, I want to get reliability up. In this division there is a few spec parts, front wing, rear wing, which is good, and they start with high reliability, which is good. And suspension, they said, needs work. Suspension is actually better than our engine, and as far as right now, it's the second best part behind the front and the rear wings, which are spec parts anyway. So really maximum performance increase. It might not be the best, but still not that bad either. Okay, So we'll work on the engine reliability first, as far as fitting the parts. We want her to have the better parts, she's a slightly better driver. Alright, let's continue. Okay, here we go. Dice takes over as new Predator Racing Group boss. Have unveiled the new team principal, and he's a total newcomer to the world of motorsport management. We're delighted to announce that FutureDice is taking charge as our new manager, effective immediately, said Predator Racing Group Chairman Darren Luff in press conference earlier today. Future's knowledge and enthusiasm of motorsport has impressed me greatly, Luff continued, and although he's never before been involved at the top level of the sport, he has my full support. Well, that's good. It's certainly an interesting move from Predator Racing Group to appoint such an inexperienced manager. Only time will tell whether or not the decision pays off. Of course it's gonna pay off. Well, I hope it pays off. Okay, Giles going to retire. He's 39, I guess it is time for retirement for him. Fans' reaction. Predator Racing Group's loyal followers have flocked to social media to share their reactions. I'm going to give FutureDice the benefit of the doubt. It could be a great appointment, said one of the more positive responses. Is Dice really good enough to manage our team? Asked another fan. Thoughts are now turning to the next race. Okay, well, let's do an interview. Well, you've certainly picked a tough task for your first job. Are you expecting to pick up many points at all this season? It'll be a struggle, there's no denying it. Winning a few points would be wonderful and would make such a difference to our budget. I'm quietly confident that we'll manage a few decent finishes, but I'm making no promises. We're going to surprise a few people this year, mark my words. Points are definitely on the cards. Well, we're gonna go for that one. Excuse me. Anna is seen by the fans as your top driver. Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna read all the other responses there. In the Evening Herald season preview, I wrote that you're expected to finish 10th in the team's championship. Is that accurate, or do you think that you can do any better? We'll do better, I can promise you that. The prediction seems fair, but I'm hoping that we're going to surprise you. I hate to disappoint the fans, but that seems realistic to me. We have to be honest and admit that we're going to have a tough year. Well, let's be a bit optimistic. You're an outsider when it comes to the world of motorsport. How did you end up with the job? A lot of luck was involved. It's true, but I intend to make the most of this chance. I met the chairman at an event. We got talking about the European Racing Series and he liked my ideas, simple as that. I have no idea, to be honest. The chairman must be off his rocker. I would like to say that one. I don't know how that would... Should we say that? No, we'll go for that one. Okay, the interview is finished. Continue, nothing to do in between right now. Report. I've prepared a brief report on the next race in the calendar, Black Sea. It will be an 18-lap race. The lap length is 2.6 miles. It's a high-speed circuit which should suit cars with strong engines. Okay, the tire compound chosen for this race are super soft and soft. It's fairly good track for a tire wear. Okay. You're never going to be able to have fast or efficient gear changes if you don't invest in a telemetry center. Can we please put some money aside for one? No, we can't, because our budget is pathetic. Huge anticipation for the season opener in Black Sea. Finally, the moment that all European Racing Series fans have been looking forward to is here, the start of the new season. Meanwhile, new Predator Racing Group boss FutureDice will be out to impress the rest of the paddock. Any finish around 10th place would be seen as a hugely impressive debut for the Australian team principal. Well, 10th, I don't think there's any real chance. Dreyfus is one of the stronger drivers. On top of that, she still has some potential. Yes, but unfortunately she's a lot of money too. Yes, she does have a little bit more potential. But we definitely can't buy her now, but yes, let's add her to our favorites. Car is being improved on. Oop, nice, it's already up to 78%. How long till the race? We got 17th of March, well, it's race day. Well, pick this 16th or above, hopefully we can achieve that. So crucial, top speed is crucial for this track. Okay, here we go, first race of practice. Raining. That's never good. So we wanna... Let's try something like that, because its high top speed is crucial. Realistically, you'd think that leaving handling in the middle would be always excellent, but not the case. Seems like the drivers in certain tracks do prefer a bit of oversteer or understeer. So I'm not gonna bother worrying about leaving it in the middle. See, this one has more green on this side, which I still haven't really figured all of that out. But let's try like that. Then again, Evans and his feedback is pretty shit. Realistically, we should probably use her for feedback in practice, because she should technically help us get a better setup for this idiot's car. But let's go with him. We'll take practice for now. Not sure if he'll do every practice, because sometimes it is a bit pointless. It's just doing laps and setting everything up, which you can kind of do. You can do instant, and sometimes only problem with instant is sometimes they do one lap only, sometimes they do multiple laps or stints. Let's go. Here in the European Championship, it seems like you can only manage, I think, 2 runs in the practice, and there's no qualifying. It's just a reverse grid from the previous race. Well, we got her handling looking good. Handling is feeling superb here, guys. Nice work, that's good. She's got 2 PBs, obviously. She just started. Gonna go on dry tires next run, I think. 5th and 6th. They won't stay there for too long, but it's a decent start. Already dropped to 9th and 10th, which I'm expecting. Not really expecting much this season, especially not first 5-6 races. When you get all the parts 100% reliability and start improving the performance, then possibly we can start hoping to finish in the top 10 or around the 10th. If we can achieve that earlier, it's gonna be awesome, but realistically not expecting it, but quietly hoping for it. But obviously we want to get as many points as possible. Her setup great, excellent and good. Poor, good and okay. So okay, dry tires next run. So we got her downforce was great, handling is excellent, and she's only good. I'm gonna guess, because I've never had to put it up at 100. I want to take a guess and say she would prefer it a bit more down the way. So let's see that. See, because there's no qualifying, the next run is 2 laps, which is why we can only do one 2 stints for practice. And with his setup, which might actually not be that bad, but again his feedback is just retarded, just like he is. Considering hers was great more this way. We'll drop that down and then we'll put this more that way. Also has to do 2 laps. We'll go and try tires. Now, out of curiosity, let's have a look at what sort of lap time we can compare with the rest when we crank everything right up, the tires, the engine. Because while the car isn't great, when the engine's set to overtake, we obviously get a bit more power, go through a lot more fuel. The gear ratios are just right. Okay, that's good, because everything else that was the only one that was kind of good. So she's got faster sector 1, faster sector 2, Evans is on a personal best sector 1. She's gonna go first for a little bit at least. But still not by much. Oh, she's actually ahead of him on his dry tires. Wow. And Evans is in 4th. Wow. Let's have a look how long she can stay. Because the actual better teams are doing stints on dry tires and she's actually still at top. Okay, that's a bit interesting, I have to say. But there you go, he beat her now. Still not bad, 1.1 seconds behind. He's 2.8. It started raining again anyway. Well, that's it for practice for the first race. So we have no qualifying in this championship. At least not at this stage. So let's... Oh my god, come on. Everybody's piled up behind him. Why is he going so slow? Well, there you go. A lot of drivers didn't even come out on dry tires, so... Damn! Nah. And I'm back. My dog was barking. Who knows at what? Alright, here we go. So, yeah, a lot of drivers didn't really do a stint on dry tires by the looks of it. They made us look probably better than we actually are, but that's the best team in the group in the championship, or one of them. Not bad, 1.1 seconds behind. So here we get after every practice, qualifying or race. That is our driver. Woo, that was an awesome session. Yes, overall it was. There's a track here in Black Sea Suit, the Predator Racing Group car or something. They're looking like they're gonna get a good result this weekend. Now we want. Practice is always one thing. Like in real life, it doesn't mean that much. Predator Racing Group, loving your work. You make my weekends complete. Wow, not much of a life. Must have been doing a good job with Evans. Yeah, all those messages pretty much end up being the same thing over and over and over again. I played about like 5 seasons I think in this game before, and pretty much just keeps repeating. Here I usually just do auto pick or the knowledge. Okay, so the race. Oh crap. It's dry, track is dry, but very quickly it's gonna get wet. And that's not good, but obviously the game's telling us we need to start on intermediates. So there's no point worrying about that. Wow, we can only see what 4 laps, not even 4 laps into the forecast. That's pathetic. This team is really pathetic. At this stage, it's gonna be, well, his setup is just all wrong, isn't it? So this, he preferred it more that way, didn't he? Because definitely did. So let's try all of that. Let's take that all the way to the top. Let's go like that. As you see, drivers, okay, we just go heavy fuel. Put the engine on high to start the race. Alright, and start race. European Racing Series. Here we go. First race of the season, guys. Considering he's starting first. And where is Anna starting? 12th. I would assume then that in real life, or because they're looking at it as he finished last. So that means this race he starts first, which is great news. Unfortunately our car is shit. Look at her, she's 11th, already dropping down to 12th. How is he going at the front? Already into second. Valdez just gone past. And already zipping away very quickly. The parts aren't looking too bad. We got 2 bad parts which we probably will have to fix during the race at some point. Evans already down to 3rd, we'll speed it up. I anticipate him just keep dropping, but we'll see. She's already dropped 2 places. Slicks, you don't want slicks, it's gonna start raining. Well, it's supposed to start raining. There we go, it started raining. Not even halfway through the lap. Or about halfway through the lap. Well, actually we're on lap 2, so a lap and a half in. Okay, so lap 3. Far out, look at the tire wear. It's already beyond less than 50%. In just 3 freaking laps, you can't even do long street strategies. It's a kind of, I guess you can say, holding his own. Engine's still looking pretty good, so we can leave it on high for now. Yeah, the tire wear is just really shocking. What about still raining? Okay. We'll peter in for new inters. Can't see how many laps we need on intermediate, so we just have to basically fuel her up. Even though tires won't last anyway, so let's fuel her down a bit. There's no point, I guess, is there? Tires last about 4 laps. We'll go for fast. We can get 2 extra seconds. Far out, she's second last from 12th, and he's gone from 1st to 12th before even the first set of pit stops. What fucking losers. And he's up to 13th, 14th. Few people in the pits. Anna comes back out in 19th. We wanna pit him next, so still can't see if it's gonna stop raining. So we'll do the same for him. See, gearbox is already dropped a fair bit, so let's go. She really needs to finish ahead of Evans. She's supposed to be #1 driver. Yes, he did start 11 places ahead of her, but that's no excuse. I expect her to finish ahead of him anyway, even if she starts 20 places behind him, because he is an absolute hack. An absolute hack. We definitely want to get rid of him as soon as possible. The issue is I didn't see how much is it to buy out his contract if he were to get rid of him and get a young driver in. So might as well just get a 17-year-old, possibly even less money than we're paying him. We'll definitely have a look at that. Okay, how's the weather? Still raining, okay. Kind of can see it there in the distance fading. It's gonna be at least till around lap 14, but can't say for sure. Engines are holding, which is good. His gearbox is gonna need fixing probably the next pit stop. Maybe not. She's 16th, he's 20th. Definitely around lap 11-12 we'll still need these for at least this stint. It's all good, don't have to worry about it. She's jumped down to 17th, where we need at least to finish 16th to get the extra 200,000 from the sponsors. That's our goal while we have this sponsor. She's dropped down to 18th, so that's useless. We need to pit her, she doesn't have too much fuel left. Unfortunately, have to go back to inters. Based on this, possibly 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like it starts going down. 1, 2, 3, 4, then it might stop raining. Let's go for 6. Parts are looking good. At least the parts are looking good, so we don't have, as long as we don't have to change parts and lose time in the pit stops on that. That's at least one good piece of news. His part's gone. He needs to come in. Otherwise, if the job is down to 0, he's gonna go very slow. Might as well pit him in. Unfortunately, it's gonna only do about 1, 2, 3, 4 laps. Well, we'll fuel him for 5 point. Okay, we need to fix that. The rest of the parts are looking good for now. See, 24 seconds. Instead of 7 seconds, 24 seconds. At least when you have to do front or rear wing, especially front, that's actually only a few seconds extra. You have to do all these other more mechanical parts. It's really shit. But we have to put up with it earlier in the season. That's why we're doing reliability first over performance. So our parts can last for the whole race and we don't have to lose time, valuable time in pit stops. 24-second pit stops is just ridiculous. If Anna doesn't need any of her parts fixed, she's pretty much guaranteed to finish ahead of him, which she should really anyway. So it looks like around lap 15 maybe we can go on dries. We should be able to last till then for medium. Make sure we do have enough. Oh, she just did a personal best on sector 3. She's chasing down 16th. Cavalcanti, nope. Dembele just gone past. Rogers is right behind her. Look at that. Oh, she's held on to 18th. Ah, not for long. Fucking hell. Useless drivers. So 3.6 laps. Yep. Race is gonna finish on dry tires. It looks like there's still gonna be a little bit of water. Is it gonna be good enough for inters, or are the dry tires gonna work? There's still water on the track. We definitely don't want to put dry tires on yet. Let's have a look. I suspect that some of the other cars might be going in. We're gonna leave her on for one more lap after this. And then last 2 laps we'll go on dries. I'm gonna crank it all up though. And then we'll pit for dries. 4 to 6 laps. There's gonna be 3 laps remaining. We'll go high. Oh, 4 laps. What is it? 3 laps remaining. Will this last? Gonna add another 6 seconds to the pit stop. Alright, we'll fix it. We'll fix it. Fucking hell, I was hoping we won't have to fix anything on her car. On this dickhead's car, I'm gonna have to fix the same parts possibly. Two laps remaining. We're not gonna fix anything. Hopefully it lasts. Only gonna be 2 extra laps. Or can she come out in front of this idiot? Looks like she can. There's still some cars on intermediates. I'm gonna crank everything up. Let's have a look. If the intermediates aren't working, we might be able to... Shut up. I'm not gonna fix anything now. You got 2 laps. Just go hard. The car either dies or you die. She seems to be catching the one in 17th. Where is it? Where are they? Come on. Can barely see them. Zoom out. There you go. She's catching Mellow. She needs to make up 2 spots. She's not gonna do that, that's for sure. So, for the leaders on the final lap. She's on the final lap. Oh, she's called Mellow. She's in 17th, but Dembella's on dries. If he was on intermediates. And whoa, look how far ahead. No chance. Ooh, oh, come on. His tires are gone. Come on. Can she get past him right at the end? Yes. Perfect. Yes, we get 200,000 from the sponsor. Let's just forget all. No, that's a great result. 16th. Because we did go on the dries. A lot of cars stayed on the inters. Yeah. Sabato. His tires were gone at the end. Lucky for us. They made a stupid decision on the strategy. Try fast today, yeah, see? It'd be good to have her, but then again, she probably wouldn't do too much in our car. Sure, she'll do better than this idiot, but... What's going on here? Did he not finish the race? Oh, because he was probably 2 laps down, okay. Piece of shit. 3 stops. We did pretty good with the stops. Matched everyone and even did 1 less than some. I don't know what the hell this was. And still came first. That's ridiculous. But he's, I think, in the good team. They expected to win. I think that was a pretty good result for the first race. Yeah. Garuda Racing. They're expected to basically finish on top. Look at drivers, made up 13 spots. Holy shit. It's impressive. This piece of shit dropped 19. Started first, finished last. 1 lap down. Piece of shit. Arbeloa got freaking fastest lap, picked up extra points for that. Finishing 17th. But Anna, good stuff. Good stuff, girl. That's good. 5 points, we'll take that. We'll definitely take that. Already last by quite a margin. And again, that's why we said we're gonna go last. Nothing of interest for us here in the media report because our car is shit. Anyone talking about us? Nope. No. I guess here it comes, race day, and William Evans is on pole. I can't wait to hear those engines roar. Yes, he was on pole, unfortunately, because it made him look like an even bigger hack. Loving your work you make. Okay, that's from the practice Fridays. Yep. Okay, that. Oh, Anna's got a new unlock. Nurse. Car condition drops slightly slower. That's good. That's very good. Both cars improving, which is both drivers. I mean, improving. That's good. They are all pretty shit, especially these two. And thanks to finishing 16th, $500,000 in the bank, which is always great. World Motorsport Championship, doesn't really interest us right now. Asian Pacific doesn't interest us, and then we got European. So looking good with the money. Here we got some mail. BGM tops the timesheets in Black Sea. Info practice, yep. Car condition update 5641. It's not too bad, especially herds. We did have to fix that one part, but it wasn't too bad. Job blitzes the position, so 39-year-old wins the first race of the season. Okay. There you go, some more sponsors finally. Car repair finished, that's awesome. Let's have a look. Still just the one sponsor here, which is pointless for us. 750 up front is not bad. I'm hoping we get a third offer before these expires, something better, but let's wait and see. Upfront payment and 85,000 per race fixed. So it doesn't matter where we finish. Sure, only 4 races, but technically it's going to be a bit more than this sponsor. But let's see if we get a third sponsor offer from them. And now we're going to see what we can do design wise. Everything is shit. The design suspension is shit, but really we just shit in every department. We don't have 1.5 million yet. We don't have 1 million. We can go up down to 5 million, minus 5 million before we can't spend any more money. But I'd prefer to stay in green if we can. So this is the cheapest part, so let's... So we got deceleration plus 25 to max, so it still starts at 2, but performance can go up to 31. Well, before we do that actually, let's just make sure, where are we? So brakes, performance can go up to 35 and 22. So if we 35, so 1, but then we will unlock the good one where we can go even higher, so we'll do that at 550. Okay, that usually doesn't take long. Designing brakes finished very quick. Got a few new scouting, so part finished. There we go, brakes. Slightly worse reliability, so realistically might not be a bad idea because performance overall, I mean it's 1 and 2 right now, but when the performance goes up that will be better. 6 days before the race, and that's gonna be finished. We could leave him at 86% and start improving something else maybe, yeah. Let's start doing brakes, because 86% isn't bad. It should at least last most of the races, hopefully. Unfortunately, we can't do 4 at a time. So we got scouting, so brakes finished, and Angela will be one of the weakest drivers within the European Racing Series. Her potential is good though, and given the chance to improve. I think there is another scouting report that's gonna finish soon. Maybe, maybe not. Got another offer here. Second or above, but at least 100 up front, but still not much really, so don't think we're gonna accept any of those. What do we have here? 750 up front isn't bad, because we couldn't. If we take that and something like this, we can do an engine fix. 150,000 per race for 6 races fixed. So how much is this gonna give us? 150 is gonna be what? 600? But 800? Yeah, 800,000? No, way more. It's gonna be about. I think this one's gonna be the better option. It's only 2 races more. I think I'll go for this one. It is shorter term because none of them are fantastic. Yeah, we'll go for this one. 400 in the bank. And see, and now we can go back to brakes. And we can go down one and then, which actually doesn't do anything, that's just reliability. We can do something like that. It starts at 22, 51, and technically we can actually use it. There's no risks in that one where we can go risk it. We can go up to 81 performance, but we probably won't be using it for this season because the part would get banned. 42.71 and this one is 52.81. But I guess if we're gonna spend the money, because even if you use this part, it's not gonna really win the race, are we? So I reckon we go for the better one, because performance actually passes on to next season. That's how season after season you can improve. You do improve the car, whereas reliability doesn't pass over to next season. So even when you get reliability up to 100, next season we have to do it again. And because this is the cheapest part to fix right now, it's better if you can get the best part possible, I think. So we'll do that. Still in green, just. There we go, finish scouting. World Motorsport Championships going to Yokohama. He's one of the weakest drivers in the European Racing Series. It's probably not worth taking a huge amount on his potential for improvement. Okay, well, let's have a look at Angela. It's got better overtaking than young gun, mechanic relationship. Fitness, feedback, focus, consistency. What was the potential? 2 stars, and Bruno is well, it's pretty much maxed out his potential. Dedicated, at least pointless. I mean, she might be worth it. Let's just compare to this useless bastard. Okay, braking, Angela's better, cornering, she's better, smoothness slightly better to him, overtaking, she destroys this idiot, consistency is the same, adaptability, she's better, fitness is the same, feedback, she's slightly better, focus, she's better. And 17. Now to break his contract is, and he's at 46,000. Honestly, I wouldn't mind if you can get her for even less money than him. Number 2 driver, I'd prefer a long contract. My status isn't too important, wages aren't very important to me. Good, hopefully you accept 32, nothing else is important to her. If she accepts it, we'll break his contract. Because I really don't like him. I don't know, she's not that good either, but her overall potential, at least she can get up to 2 stars. Him can't even get up to 1.5 stars. And if she ends up being a little bit cheaper, even if she's 10,000 more, it's gonna be worth it. There is a few drivers that I would love to get. What's going on here? Why is that glitching out? What the hell? Alright, that's just pissing me off now. What the fuck? Okay, there we go. Just escape. Let's fix it. Report on upcoming race in Munich. I prepared a brief report. Okay, it will be a 17-lap race. Okay, the Sunday showing a 40% chance of rain. Again, rain in the race. God damn it. The corners around the circuit are mostly average speed, which should give an edge to any cars with good suspension. Eastwood Motorsport are definitely the best in that area right now. Okay, let's... Here we go. Got a new part. And this isn't a part we want to be using. The risk is low, so technically you could use it for racer 2. Usually the low parts won't get banned straight away, but if you use it for 3, 4, 5 races, they might get banned. But yeah, again, that's more about performance, getting the performance up. So we left them at 80, so we're improving brakes. That's good. Performance on these guys is almost finished 3 days before the race. Alright, let's go till the performance parts are finished. Test track. This must go without saying, but I'd love it if you could build a test track in the headquarters. It would really help me to improve my skills as a racer. You're a piece of shit, you can't improve. I've also heard from some of the mechanics that we might also have the space to build a powertrain unit, which would massively help any new engines we design. What do you think? Powertrain. Yeah, well, alright, why don't you freaking, you know, go to your rich daddy and get him to freaking pay us for all of that, you fucking idiot. Let's go back to, what the hell, come on, you're a 17-year-old piece of shit and you're insulted with 32,000 per race as a second driver, which means you'll be racing every race. Fuck, at 17, if somebody offered me that much money for a fucking year, I would have been, fuck yeah. Stupid, arrogant little fucks. These young little kids these days are fucked. Greedy bastards. Pre-race preview bites. Predator Racing Group are likely to struggle for pace in Munich, according to ex-driver, who claimed that their performance level will be well down on the usual. Well down on the usual. I sure as hell wouldn't want to be in that car this weekend. I agree with him there. Performance work done. Awesome. This is the next part we're doing, so we'll work on the performance on this one towards the end of the season, because we're not gonna use it during this season actually, so that's fine there. We'll get a new sponsor offer, upfront payment of $1 million for 6 races. Boa Vista, yeah, we'll take that. So what we might do now, I think, is we already improved the reliability on the engine. If we were to, what is our engine? 17 out of 17 performance. 18 out of 18. And what can we get it to? 35, 39. 30 starts higher, 35, 39. Top speed plus 25. Red zone -5, risk level 1. So this one will start a bit lower, but performance can go up higher. Again, this would be more for next season, because the only one without risk level is, but that's just pointless really. I reckon we go for the highest possible. It's 1.550 and we got 1 million. We should make 400 for next race. So we will go in the red, but within a race or two we'll be back. Plus we should get new sponsors. This one ends. That one will end. I'm surprised. I guess we are shit sponsor appeal, so we're not getting 3 at a time. And again, we can take this one, and you know what? We'll take it. Wait, hang on. How many races was it for? 8 races. So we got 9 races left for the season. If you take this, that's pretty much till the end of the season. I don't know. I'll hold off. Hopefully we get a better offer. Hopefully we get a better offer. Okay, 14th. So it's time for the next race. Okay, I'll end the episode here. And next episode, we'll do the race in Munich and see if we end up getting extra money from some sponsors and improving the car any further. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.